Hello students, you are welcome to another tutorial by Brain Boosters Tutorials. My name is Ibukonluwa. So today we are going to look at matrix determinants. Matrix determinants. In the previous class I've given the definition of matrix determinant as a unique number, that is gotten through matrix. And for matrix determinants to be gotten, the matrix has to be a 2 by 2 matrix. So that's how a determinant is gotten. The matrix has to be a 2 by 2 matrix. So how do we now get a 3 by 3 matrix? How do we get a 3 by 3 matrix determinant? How do we, want to look for the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix? How do we do that? The simple step is to convert it to a 2 by 2 matrix. So that's what we are going to look at, how to do that today. Stay with me and learn. So this is the formula we're going to use. This formula, this Q is equals to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, the elements in this matrix now. So to get the determinant Q is equals to A, we are going to erase all the first row. This is a row. This is a row. This is a row. Don't mind my handwriting. And this is a column. So this row is horizontal, column is vertical. So now we are going to convert this to a 2 by 2 matrix. So what we'll do is to first pick the elements in the first row, which is A. Once we pick the element in the first row, which is A, open a bracket. So by picking the elements in the first row, we assume that this particular column is struck out, and this particular row is also erased. So once we have that, means we only have this particular element in the matrix. So we only have EF and HI. So once we have open the bracket, A is equals to A open bracket E times I minus F times H. E times I minus F times H. This is already a 2 by 2 matrix now. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a 2 by 2, two rows, 2 columns. So that's how we're going to solve a 3 by 3 matrix. So for B now, we are going to, let me get my eraser so that I'll be able to erase this particular ones I've highlighted here. So now let's move on. For B now, we are going to erase this particular column of B and erase this row. So we are only left with this particular DH and FI. We are only left with DH and FI. So now we are going to have B open bracket D times I. That's it, D times I minus F times G minus F times G. So that's what we have. For C, we are going to do the same. For C, we are going to do the same. For C, we are going to do the same. So you can also pause the video to work it out by yourself. For C now, we are going to cancel this particular column. We'll make it invisible, and we'll also cancel the first row too. We are going to cancel the first row too, so we'll make it invisible. So now we only have this 2 by 2 matrix, that is DE, GH. These are the 2 by 2 matrices that we have. So now we have C open bracket D times H minus E times G. So you can see it here, D times H minus E times G. So that's how this is the formula we're going to make use of. So let's now move to the second example. To the first example, Example 1. Find the determinant of A, which has the elements of 369, 896, 890, and 2, 3, 4. 3, 6, 9, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9, 0, and 2, 3, 4. So let's find out the determinants. Let's look for the determinants. So like I said earlier, once we pick this first element, these 3, we open brackets, we will now make the column of 3 invisible and the row of 3 also invisible. So we now have this 2 by 2 matrix. Because for us to get determinants, we have to convert it to a 2 by 2 matrix. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix now. And that's 9, 0, 3, 4. So it will now be 3 open brackets 9 times 4 minus 0 times 3. You close the bracket. Then you now move to minus. You have to write minus. This is the template. This is the formula. Minus. Come to the second element in the first row. That's 6. So we are going to make 6 now. Bring it outside the bracket. So let me wipe up this one. So for 6 now. For 6, we are going to erase this column and also erase this row. So now we only have 8, 2, 0, and 4. So now 6 will now be 8 times 4. 8 times 4, then minus 0 times 2. 8 times 4 minus 0 times 2. Plus the next formula of the next sign will be plus. So plus 9. This 9. So once we do the same for the 9, we'll erase this particular column of 9, and we'll also erase the first row. So once we do that, we're going to be able to get the 2 by 2 determinant. So let me wipe it off. You can pause the video to calculate it, and check maybe you get the answer. So once you do that, look at 9, cancel 9. This column of 9 will cancel the row 2. We only have this particular 2 by 2 matrix now. Look at it. So now we have 8, 9, 2, 3. So now to calculate the determinant of 9, you now say 9, open brackets, 8 times 3 minus 9 times 2. So 9, open bracket, 8 times 3 minus 9 times 2. So to now process this particular equation, I will now say is equal to 3. 9 times 4 is 36 minus 0 times 3 is 0. Then this minus that is here now, this minus 6 open bracket, 4 times 8 is 32 minus 0 times 2 is 0, plus this plus now, this plus is what we have here now, plus 9 open bracket, 8 times 3 is 24 minus 9 times 2 is 18. So if you solve it, 36 minus 0 is equal to 36. 32 minus 0 is 32, plus 9 open brackets, 24 minus 18 is 6. So 3 times 36 gives us 108, minus 6 times 32 gives us 192, plus 9 times 6 gives us 54. So 108 minus this minus 192 plus 54 gives us minus 138. So 108 minus 138 gives us minus 30. So this is the determinant. This is the determinant. Let's look at example 2. Example 2 says B is equal to matrix 9, 8, 7, minus 2, 0, 4, then 6, 3, 1. Feel free to pause the video and work it out yourself. Like we did earlier, we are going to pick the elements in the first row. The 3 elements in this first row are what we are going to use to get the determinants, and convert the other equations to a 2 by 2 matrix in order for us to get the determinants. So 9, once we pick 9, we are going to erase the column of 9 and also erase the row. So 9 will now have this particular 2 by 2 matrix now. This is the 2 by 2 matrix that we have. So 9, 0 times 1 minus 4 times 3 minus, that's the sequence of the signs, minus 8. This 8 now, we are moving to the second column now. We are moving to the second column. So let me quickly erase this particular one. So now eight now, we are going to cancel the column of 8 and the row. So once we cancel that, we are going to have this 2 by 2 matrix. These are the 2 by 2 matrices that we are going to have. Minus 2, 6, 4, and 1. So now it will now be minus 2 times 1. We are seeing this here. Minus 2 times 1. Minus 4 times 6. 4 times 6. 4 times 6. Plus 7. Open bracket. Minus 2 times 3. Minus 2 times 3. Because when we are going to cancel this particular column now and the row, we are going to have the 2 by 2 matrix that we have for 7 will be the 2 by 2 matrix that we have for 7 will be, look at it now once so that it will not look like magic. So the 2 by 2 matrices are, look at it, 2, minus 2, 0, 6, and 3. So that for 7 to be 2 minus 2 times 3. That's it, minus 2 times 3 minus 0 times 6. 0 times 6. So now once we are done with that placement, we are going to solve it now. So 0 times 1 is 0, minus 4 times 3 is equal to 12, minus 8 open brackets, 2 minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, minus 4 times 6 is minus 24, plus 7 open bracket, minus 2 times 3 is minus 6, minus 0 times 6 is 0, minus 0. So 0 minus 12 is minus 12, minus 2 minus 24 is minus 26, plus 7 open bracket, minus 6 times minus 0 is minus 6. So we have minus 108 plus 208 minus 42. So now once we first get this one, 28 minus 42 gives us plus 166. So minus 108 plus 166 gives us 58. So this is the determinant. 58 is the determinant. Example 3 now says C is equals to 235, 124, 716. 235, 124, 716. So now let's work it out again. Like I said earlier, cancel this column of 2, cancel the row. We're going to have this 2 by 2 matrix. This 2 by 2 matrix now. So for 2 now, 2 open bracket, 2 times 6 minus 4 times 1. So that's what we're going to do. Then for 3, we're going to do the same. Cancel the column of 3 and the row. That gives us 1, 4, then 7, 6. So 1 times 6 minus 4 times 7 plus 5. 5 now again, we're going to cancel this one, this column of 5, and cancel the row. So we have 1, 2, 7, 1. So 5, 1 times 1, this 1 times 1 now, minus 2 times 7. See this 2 times 7. So that's how we have this particular equation here. So 2 times 6, 2 times 6 is 12, minus 4 times 1 is 4, then minus 3 open bracket, 6, 1 times 6 is 6, minus 4 times 7 is 28, 4 times 7 is 28, plus 5, 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 times 7 is minus 14. So now to solve it, 12 minus 8 is 12 minus 4 is equals to 8. So 2 open bracket, 8 minus 6 minus 28 is minus 22. So minus 3 open bracket minus 22 plus 5. 1 minus 14 is equals to minus 13. 1 minus 14 is equals to minus 13. So 2 times 8 is 16 plus minus 3. This we have plus because minus times minus here will give us plus. 3 times 22 is equals to 66. Then plus 5 times minus 13 gives us minus 65. So now this plus 66 minus 65 gives us 1. Then 16 plus 1 gives us 7. Yeah, let's quickly do a recap of what we've been learning since. So now we're going to look at this particular matrix again. Like I explained earlier, we're going to take up the first three elements in the matrix, and in a way use the three elements and convert this 3 by 3 matrix to a 2 by 2 matrix in order for us to get the determinant. So now, picking the first element, now we have 9. So once we eliminate the first column and the first row, we have 0, 4, 3, 1. 0, 4, 3, 1 remaining as a 2 by 2 matrix. So now what we have is 9. So once we have is 9. So once we eliminate this, so 9, once 9 is eliminated, this first column is eliminated and first row is eliminated. So we have 9 open bracket 0, 0 times 1 minus 4 times 3. Then for the second column to minus 8, this 8 now, we're going to have minus 2, 4, 6, and 1. Minus 2, 4, 6, and 1 remaining there. So now let's look at it. I have to wipe it off so that you'll be able to understand why. So when you eliminate this second column and first row, so you can see that we have minus 2, 6, 4, and 1. So 8 open bracket minus 2, this minus 2 times 1, then minus 4 times 6. You can see it 4 times 6. So that's how we have it. Then plus 7, the same thing. Once we eliminate 7, we have 2 minus 2, 0, 6, 3. So that is 7 open bracket minus 2 times 3 minus 0 times 6. So once you do that, once you're able to break it down into the 2 by 2 matrix, you'll be able to just simplify it. So 9, 0 times 1 is 0, minus 4 times 3 is 12, that's minus 12, minus 8, minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, minus 4 times 6 is minus 24, plus 7, then minus 2 times 3 is minus 6, minus 0 times 6 is minus 0. So 0 minus 12 is minus 12, minus 2 minus 24 is minus 26, then plus 7 open minus 6 minus 0 is minus 6. So 9 times minus 12 is minus 108, plus 8 minus 8 times minus 26 to give us plus, minus times minus gives us plus 208, minus 6 times plus 7, or plus 7 times minus 6 gives us minus 42. So with this minus 108 plus 166, we have plus 58. You can see it there. So that's the example. Let's look at example 3. The same method, just take out the first element, that is the first column here. Once you take it off away, then, and the first column. So now for this particular element of 2, we have 2 by 2 matrix of 2, 4, 1, 6. 2, 4, 1, 6. So now 2 times 6 minus 4 times 1. Once you are doing it, there's a way you can do it that once you want to calculate it, you just like the way we used to do this secondary school days. Once you get to the matrix side, you now just like this, you with your hand, you kind of wipe off the column and the row. So once you do like that, you'll be able to easily pick up the 2 by 2 matrix. So now that's 2 times 6 minus 4 times 1. For 3 elements, 3 second elements, now when we wipe it off, we're going to have, let me erase this one so that it's very, very clear. So now for element 3, we're going to wipe it off. We have 1, 4, 7, 6. 1, 4, 7, 6. So now minus 3, 1 times 6 minus 4 times 7. You can see it here. 1 times 6 minus 4 times 7. Then plus 5. So plus 5, that's the third element and third column. So you now erase the column and the row. So we now have 1 2 7 1. So 5 open brackets, 1 times 1, you can see it's 1 times 1 minus 2 times 7 minus 2 times 7. So now we have 2 open brackets, 6 times 2 is 12 minus 4 times 1 is 4 minus 3, 1 times 6 is 6, then minus 4 times 7 is minus 28, then plus 5, 1 times 1 is 1, then minus 2 times 7 is minus 14. So now 12 minus 4 is 8, that's why we have 8 here. 2 open bracket, 12 minus 4, that's 8, minus 6 minus 28 is minus 22, multiply by minus 3, plus 5, 1 minus 14 is minus 13. So that gives us 2 times 8 is 16 plus 66, that is minus 3 times minus 22 gives us plus 66, then plus 5 times minus 13 gives us minus 65. So now we have 16 plus 66 minus 65 gives us plus 1. So 16 plus 1 is 7. So determinant of C here is 17. This is determinant. So you can just practice more, with random questions from the textbook to just, ensure you have a proper understanding. You can probably watch the video again and practice more. So kindly subscribe to a YouTube channel, and this tutorial is brought to you by Brain Boosters Tutorials. So you can click on the subscribe button. Learning simplified is our own vision. We want to make sure that learning is always simplified for you people. So thank you and stay blessed. My name is Edukolua. Bye for now.